Hello guys, I'm going to have to do this video and I apologise. I'm doing it while I'm driving because I've got a busy day today, a real busy day, and I want to get these videos out to you as quick as I can because people have messaged me through Facebook saying how do I cure this, how do I cure that, my doctor's giving up on me, and I think it's a joke. It's unbelievable. You've got to get the mentality of doctors are helping you out of your head because they're not helping you. They need you to be sick, well they don't get no money, they don't get paid. If everyone was well, everyone cured stuff, there'd be no sick people on the planet, would there? So I'm going to tell you today how I got over alcohol and gambling. They're the main ones I'm talking about today. I did this in about a month, around a month and a half maybe. So, the first thing you got to do is admit you've got a drink problem. Once you've admitted that you've got a drink problem, get to work basically. Don't go to your doctor because he'll put you on medication, and that's hooked you on medication and you're a drug addict. Don't care what anyone says, anybody that takes pharmaceuticals are drug addicts. You're a drug addict. No matter if you're taking heroin on the street or you're taking Prozac, same sort of thing really. You're a drug addict except they're controlled and they make money from companies like Merck, Bayer and all that. That's the difference. And to be honest, the drugs on the street are probably safer than the drugs you get from the pharmaceuticals. That's the truth. So you've admitted you've got a drink problem or a gambling problem. Say drink because that's what we're talking about at the minute. In the daytime I used to I switched from the vodka and I went to drinking beer. The way I'd get around it was I'd fill a pint glass, it's 500 millilitres, about 3/4 of the way up, and then I'd put lemonade in for a couple of days, and then the next couple of days after a little bit more lemonade, and then a little bit more lemonade, and a bit more lemonade, until it was basically just lemonade. That's how I weaned myself off alcohol. It was hard, really hard. There was nights I actually cried because I just wanted to drink, but I knew I was like doing this for my daughter. You try even more when you're doing it for your kids. Don't know why. If I didn't have my daughter, I don't think I'd probably still been a pisshead, to be honest. I'd still been an alcoholic. In the end, I just got addicted to sugar. Because lemonade today is full of sugar. So yeah, I got addicted to drinking sugary stuff. Not good. It's worse than drinking booze. Yeah, in the evening, go to bed early. Even though it was the World Cup, 2010 World Cup, June, July time. That's what I remember vaguely. I mean, all the time I was drinking, I don't remember nothing. I can't remember. I really can't remember much. I think I've always been a boozer. I was always a boozer. From like 16 onwards, going out with my mates into town. Back then, you didn't really need to get ID'd. No one ID'd you. They served you at 16. Today it's a bit different. If you're watching in America, in the UK, it's 18 to drink, not 21 like the US. So I used to get drunk all the time, and then I got married obviously, and she left, and then I just turned to the booze because I was depressed. And yeah, I had nobody to help me, no family that really gave a crap. So booze was the only way. Numbed the pain. That's what people drink for. Most of the time, people with alcohol problems have got problems more than you think. They don't just drink because they drink for the sake of it. That's just not logical. They drink because they want to numb the pain. It could be a debt, you know. They could have a bad relationship. Could have all sorts of shit going on in their mind. They might have been molested or something as a child. Their way of forgetting about it is to drink. People have different reasons, and you shouldn't badmouth people because they drink lots. It's just wrong. There's always a reason why someone is a drinker. So that's basically how I got off of booze. Doing free courses online. There's a website where I went to called UDEM. I'll put it on the line. I'll put it on the screen because I can't think while I'm driving. But yeah, I used to go there and do the free courses, computer programming. You know, computer programming. I did hypnotherapy, psychotherapy. I did loads of courses. I didn't really care about them, I just did them to occupy my mind. With the gambling was a bit different. There was a time when Facebook was quite big, everyone loved Facebook back then, 2010. It was at its best, I think. I used to play Texas Hold'em poker, that was how I got away from playing real poker, real roulette. Just play the free online games. Still gave me the buzz. That's the thing, yeah, with gamblers. It's the buzz you get from it. It's like if you ride motorbikes or you fly an aeroplane, you get a buzz, you get the adrenaline rush. That's the same with gambling. Gamblers get that buzz, and they need to get that buzz all the time. It's the body, it's the chemicals that go in the brain. When you win, that feeling is amazing, but it's addictive as well. It's a drug. So you've got to get away from that. So yeah, I used to play games. Then I decided, well, the only other way to get away from it is to do online gaming or something. So yeah, I used to play online games, like Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff. That was another way I got over it. Yeah, then I went on to combating the sugar, because I was addicted to lemonade, obviously. So to get rid of the lemonade and the sugar, that took 6 months. It really took 6 months. That was a hard one. I can't remember how I did it. I did it. I don't have no sugar hardly. The only sugar I get now is in my diet. So I'm a fruitarian. Well, 90% fruitarian. I live on fruit, as you can tell. I live on fruit, and it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing feeling drinking fruit juices and eating fruit. Never feeling hungry. Having double the energy that I had when I was just eating a normal vegan diet. I've tried all the diets and I'm going to tell you about every single one. But that's for another video. But for the sugar, I used to suck sweets. I think they're called Fox's Mints in the UK. Like they look like glaciers, like ice cubes, like mints. I used to suck one of those throughout the day. Well, about 50. I used to suck those to get over the sugar. The sugar bowl got emptied. I never had sugar in my tea. Back then I was drinking tea. So that's what I did. I used to just suck on lots of sweets, Haribos. That was before I gave up meat as well. Go into that as well. When you discover what meat does to your body. That's again another video. I'll probably record that actually as I'm driving now, do 2 videos and then slowly put them out. So yeah, if anybody needs any help or any guidance, I'll do it. I'm not going to charge you like most channels. If you've got the knowledge, pass it on. That's what I say. Why would you charge anybody for it? That's what life's all about, having experiences and then helping others in times of hardship, you know. Yeah, detoxing your body. You've got to get off of the alcohol, you've got to get off of the sugar, you've got to get off of anything with an addiction. You've just got to lose it. Like most of you, it's going to be medication, I think. I think it's going to be medication, and I know how hard it is to get off of medication. I was on antidepressants after I gave up the booze. I became depressed. I was depressed really, to be honest, to be fair. I was depressed, I just didn't admit it. And going to your GP is the worst thing you can ever do. Just don't go to your GP. You don't need him in your life or her in your life. They're there. It's a business. You've got to look at it from a different angle. Life is totally different to how you think it, you've been told. It's a business. Everything is a business or a corporation. You've got to lose the mentality that the doctors are there to help you. They're not. They might say they're helping you, but they're not. I mean, your doctor goes home at night, he doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't care. He didn't go home and say, oh, I wonder if Ethel's got rid of her arthritis, or I wonder if Jane's got rid of her diabetes. He doesn't care about that. He's thinking, right, this week I've got to give out so many antibiotics because pharmaceutical companies have told me I've got to make so many XXX sales. That's how doctors work. Business. They give antibiotics out like sweets. Antibiotics is just as bad as chemotherapy to the body. It really is. It kills the gut flora, and the gut contacts the brain, and the brain and the gut are a relationship. You need good bacteria in your stomach. Antibiotics kill all bacteria, so your immune system can't get well, can't fight anything bad. That's why people suffer with thrush or candida or something after they've had antibiotics. I remember as a kid I used to be on antibiotics all the time. I used to always get water infections straight after. Antibiotics, bad for you. So you don't need antibiotics. There's lots of other cures and stuff I'm going to tell you about. Natural stuff is amazing, it really is. But I evolved and I went on to other things. I felt work better. It's about trial and error, but I'm going to tell you about some stuff that nobody probably even knows about. There's so many things. I'm going to do that in the next video, so I'm going to say this is the end of the vid. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next vid.